fireworks. Literally some fireworks to give the walker. And I don't know, I just am excited. It's the last drive of the car before we park it for the night. I'm gonna take Walker for a little cruise. We'll go eat at Wild Wings, celebrate, and this is the marking of a new phase in Daddy's life. New phase. We're gonna go from, you know what, I had this car, what, 5 years? 2017, bought it new, had it over 5 years. I pro-charged, port injected with Holly, did, you know, secondary fuel system, all that. Ended up bending rods on the stock motor, spinning the thrust bearings. So pulled the motor by myself, and well, with your help, a little bit of help from Walker. Pulled the motor, ordered a 416 stroker from Texas Speed, put the motor in, got everything done, took it to the track, ended up having a couple hiccups, drove it a couple more 1,000 miles, ended up having some oil pressure problems again, something was funky. Turns out the crank snapped, had a faulty short block from Texas Speed. So long story short, Texas Speed took another 8 months to send me another brand new 416 stroker. This time around, everything was done right. Last August, I finally finished installing the engine, got the engine put in, and car has been absolutely flawless. Put it on the dyno. Car's making roughly 1,150 wheel horsepower, well over 1,300 crank horsepower, which is way more than what I was shooting. I was just shooting for 1,000 wheel horsepower. The car made 1,064 at 6,600 RPM, and that's way low. Like, this car spins to 7,400 RPMs, so probably even makes upwards close to 1,200 wheel horsepower. I just didn't want to push it that far, but the car's absolutely no question 1,150 wheel horse, dyno proven, dyno corrected, all corrected and proven. I mean, it's just amazing. Car shakes left to right at idle. Cam, stage 3 cam from Vengeance Racing. I mean, can take it on a 6-hour trip. Air conditions cold. Triple disc Mantic clutch, best clutch you can buy. Feels like stock. So we can sit and stop and go traffic all day. And then obviously, you know, run mid-4 60 to 130s, shifting second to third, which is ridiculous fast for a manual transmission car. So yep, been a good car, been a good old car, but she's running great. Everything is perfect. I found an older guy's gonna buy it who has got a little bit of money. They have a big shop. Him and his son work on cars together. His son's name's Mikey. His dad's name's Paul. Paul's gonna buy it. Probably gonna drive the car once or twice a year. Said they plan on keeping the car forever. They're not ever gonna sell it. Mikey's probably gonna end up taking out the car and going to beating the brakes off the car. He said there's already a Z06 that thinks he's the shit essentially around Myrtle Beach, and he said the first thing he's gonna go do is go smoke him, and you know, make sure he knows who the king of the area is. So I should be getting some video back of the car, doing some cool stuff. They're gonna let me come up, see the car, which is really, really cool. You know, and obviously I'll get to stay involved with the car. So anyway, excited. Had the car, been through 4 engine installs now, 3 separate engines. I've done it all. I've succeeded my goal of making more horsepower than what I even set out to. Doing it all by myself, designing the fuel systems, all the wiring, the Holley, port injection, direct injection, pro-charge, intercoolers, dedicated oil coolers, everything all done myself. And I'm super happy. Finally finished the car, and now I'm selling it, going to a good home. And I'm going to move on to my next chapter in life. So that is it.